Today, we're talking about someone whose face instantly brings back memories for generations of television fans, Yvonne Craig. Maybe you've seen her iconic role shared across social media, or perhaps you've stumbled across old clips that still feel surprisingly fresh decades later. Whatever brought you here, there's a reason her name continues to resurface. Before we dive into, take a quick second to subscribe to the channel and hit notification bell. For many people, Yvonne Craig wasn't just another actress from the golden age of television. She represented confidence, charm, and something that was surprisingly ahead of its time. But here's the thing, most people remember the costume. Very few know the remarkable woman who wore it. Let's go back to the beginning. Long before millions knew her name, Yvonne Craig had dreams that looked very different from Hollywood. She trained as a ballet dancer, dedicating countless hours to mastering an art that demanded discipline and precision. That background shaped everything she would later become. Even after stepping in front of the camera, there was always a grace in the way she moved that set her apart. Then came the opportunity that changed everything. In the 1960s, television audiences were introduced to Batgirl in the hit Batman series. Almost overnight, Yvonne Craig became a household name. At a time when superhero stories looked very different from today, her version of Batgirl stood out. She wasn't simply there to support the heroes around her. She was intelligent, capable, and fearless in her own right. People loved the character, but they were also responding to the person behind the mask. She brought energy, confidence, and a sense of independence that felt refreshing. Decades before conversations about strong female superheroes became common, Yvonne Craig had already helped define what one could look like. But here's the part that often gets overlooked. Being remembered for one iconic role can be both a blessing and a challenge. It opens doors, but it can also create expectations that are difficult to escape. Instead of allowing herself to be defined by a single character, Yvonne continued working across television and film, appearing in a variety of projects and showing audiences there was much more to her than a cape and mask. And she didn't stop growing once the cameras slowed down. As the entertainment industry changed, so did she. Rather than chasing the spotlight, Yvonne embraced new opportunities beyond acting. She became a successful businesswoman and later connected with fans in a completely different way. She spoke openly about her career, shared stories from Hollywood's past, and appreciated the people who had supported her for decades. That honesty made a lasting impression. She never pretended that fame lasted forever, nor did she try to rewrite her past. Instead, she celebrated it while continuing to move forward. In an industry that often focuses only on what's new, Yvonne Craig showed that authenticity could leave a far deeper legacy. Now fast forward to today. Her name still appears in documentaries, nostalgic tributes, fan conventions, and countless posts celebrating television history. Younger audiences continue discovering her through classic reruns, while longtime fans remember exactly why they admired her in the first place. And maybe that's what makes her story so enduring. It isn't just about playing Batgirl. It's about breaking expectations, embracing change, and leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire long after the cameras stopped rolling. Because Yvonne Craig wasn't simply a television star. She became part of pop culture history. And that's the kind of legacy that time doesn't erase, it only introduces to a new generation.